war never changes.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Nightmare Fuel, the series where I read, analyze, and review creepypasta, play creepy games, and seek out creepy gaming Easter eggs. Today we're talking about Lone Wolf Radio. That was my radio voice. It was pretty cool. First, if you don't know what Lone Wolf Radio is, it's a location in Fallout New Vegas, south of Goodsprings. It's basically just a trailer, but it contains a bunch of radios and broadcasting equipment and a bed, as well as a full locker and a metal box that can both be used for safe storage for all the players' crap. In this location, you can also find the Wasteland Survival Guide from Fallout 3, and some unsettling graffiti reading Keep Out, and Everyone is Gone, I'm All Alone, Let It All End. The location seems to just radiate a creepy vibe, like something horrible happened there and you shouldn't stick around. That being said, let's jump into the creepypasta that goes along with this location. The Lone Wolf Radio Shack in Fallout New Vegas appears abandoned, but this was not always the case. Originally, it was planned to be the home of the Lone Wolf, a character far more sadistic and depraved than any featured before in the Fallout franchise. He was planned to host the Lone Wolf Radio Station, which would feature insane ramblings and rants at unpredictable intervals throughout the day until 11 p.m., when the station would go quiet. The Lone Wolf would then return at 3 a.m. with a child. A different child was featured every night because the Lone Wolf would announce on air, "Everyone is gone, you are all alone, let it all end," before viciously murdering them, live on the station. Listening to the broadcast at 3 a.m. would initiate a quest, Little Dead Riding Hood. In it, the courier has to track down the wolf. He can either kill the wolf, or assist him in murdering a child, resulting in a perk that allows the player to kill other in-game children. Accessing the child murder option was supposed to be very difficult to achieve. The character, quest, and perk were ultimately scrapped due to their shocking nature, plus the sheer effort required to record a unique murder for every night until the quest is complete. However, somewhere in Obsidian's archives, there exist recordings made for the Lone Wolf radio station, including simulated child murders, never to be released. All that remains in the final game is a small abandoned shack and small clues hidden throughout the Mojave. The story is written very well. It's believable and doesn't employ the use of blood, gore, or plushies, thank God. Instead, it simply tells the tale of a quest that didn't make the cut due to its disturbing nature. I've actually heard a couple accounts of people claiming that if you hang around the trailer long enough, you can hear children crying, radios randomly turning on, and even meet the Lone Wolf himself roaming around the area. The folks over at Bethesda and Obsidian have a weird sense of humor already, and they don't mind showing their creepy side. I'm looking at you, Dunwich Building. The Fallout series even had a child killer perk at one point featuring this icon, though the icon was scrapped due to its sensitive nature. So I can see this actually happening. Did it actually happen, though? No. Even with this company's unique sense of humor, there is no way anyone would think this is a good idea, ever. The backlash from including a quest like this would be ridiculous. All those conservative video games are evil mothers would have just ripped Bethesda and Obsidian a new one. It would have made news headlines for sure. But as always, I can't say it isn't real if I don't have the proof. Unless the story involves plushies. Then I can call it crap without a single shred of evidence. Anyway, here's a quote from the location designer Denny McMurray, I'm pronouncing that wrong, Denny McMurray, saying, "The inspiration for it came from when I was at the University of Oregon, Every Saturday, there was a guy who stood on a corner of the campus where everyone walked by. He had a personal microphone and speaker, and would just babble on and on about one government conspiracy theory or the other. The Radio Shack was what I imagined he would have put together if he upgraded from travel speaker to pirate radio. So this story is just a matter of reading too much into something that seems out of place. That doesn't make it any less awesome, though. I would have loved to see this quest happen. Maybe I'm just a sociopath, though I think my therapist would have caught on to that, but I would have loved to be walking around the wasteland when, all of a sudden, I pick up a strange radio signal. I turn it on and hear about how Mr. New Vegas is controlling all the geckos with brainwave-altering microchips made from repurposed stealth boys, when out of nowhere he starts killing kids, and you end up having to save or kill the Mick and Ralph's crier. That would have been a great quest. But I'm probably in the minority opinion, if I had to guess. I just like creepy stuff. This is why I do the show. So yeah. Anyway, that's what I've got for you guys today. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Check out my channel for more gaming videos. Follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/becominglucid, and check out my other channel, LDTV. Link is in the description below. As always, thanks for watching, keep gaming, and stay lucid.